The Jewish New Year, everybody is celebrating, even if you're not religious. So, of course, in the Jewish community, our amazing Jewish community here in Gibraltar, they are Orthodox community, so they are very religious, and obviously they are celebrating this event, this Jewish feast every single year, definitely. And it's really, really nice because we are trying to give all the knowledge and the information to pass it to the new generation. So the new generation is something that's really, really important for us, that we need to keep the tradition and the culture and the beautiful things of this religion for the next generation to come.
What are some of the traditions? I was reading up on it here. There's also the shofar as well?
Yeah, of course. We're actually using the shofar in Yom Kippur. But what we are doing in Rosh Hashanah, and that's why we are here tonight, we actually eat apple with honey. It actually shows that we want a sweet year. We eat pomegranates. That's all the good deeds that we will do. It will be as the amount as the seeds of the pomegranate. We eat the head of the fish, to be always ahead and not behind. So to be leader or whatever. So yes, there is a lot of things that we eat. There is a plenty of things that we eat. Actually, full plate of things. And yes, every little thing that we eat is actually symbolize something. So that is really important for us to make sure that we eat everything to make our new year an amazing year and better than the last one, definitely.
What's the purpose of an event like this one here today in Vinopolis?
Okay, so I always say that I'm always invited to so many celebrations in Christmas and New Year, and I always like to learn about all your all your customs and things like that. And I never had the opportunity to actually teach my friends what we are doing in the Jewish New Year. And I thought, what a great thing. Part of Gibrael, we like to do a lot of events all the time to make everybody together and to make everybody feel as a family. And I think in such a beautiful community as Gibraltar, that we're all family. It doesn't matter if you are Jewish, Muslim, Indian, Catholic or Christian, we still want to be together. And I thought it's a great idea just to bring everybody together and to show them what is Rosh Hashanah means and the new year for us, yes.
You're looking ahead to the new year. It's been quite, at times around the world, not necessarily in Gibraltar, a tumultuous time for the Jewish community. There have been incidents not long ago. There have been some terrorist attacks as well. How do you, when you were talking earlier about teaching the younger generation about tradition and looking forward and being ahead and reconciling and thinking good things, how do you go about also imparting real life events and real world situations and issues to the younger community? Is that foremost in your mind as well when you think ahead to the new year?
Totally. For me, it's all about education, and I always believe that if we will educate our kids, so the future will be much, much brighter for all of us. I think the terror, there is no place, any place around the world, not just in Gibraltar. I think what we have here in Gibraltar is something very, very, very unique, and I always take Gibraltar as example to the world in every lecture that I speak and in every place that I'm talking around the world. The only thing is that I'm saying that we can't really live in bubble. We have to make sure that this harmony actually stays forever and ever, and everybody, we have to be united and respectful to each other. And not to change it, because it's very sad, as you said, so many things happening in terms of terror, and we don't need it for the next generation. We live once. We want to live to the most of it and to make the most of it in our life in the present. We don't need to suffer from shooting, from terror attack and things like that. Just let us live and enjoy every moment from our once in a life, We just want to live. That's the thing.